Mm-hmm. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you might be. I don't see anything popping up on the screen yet. It says we're connected, but I don't see anything. Happy weekend to you. Come on, YouTube, OBS. There we go. Now I'm seeing something. Hey, my plans for this weekend have been canceled. So might as well do some live streaming and make some money. Speaking of making money, I've made my first million. Let me show you. May seem like a lot, and I'm happy. I'm happy I've made a million. Look up in the corner there. 1,116,020. It's not. It's it's not. It is not a lot of money at all. I have been reading people who have created their companies. I haven't created any yet. Right? And like, man, if I had to do it over again, I would just bite the bullet and grind and grind and grind and grind and build up as much money as I can before creating a company, because, oh my God, the insurance, and oh my God, if you crash, and I crash a lot. Oh my God, that you're going to go mad with how much things cost and the repairs, and oh my God, you're going to need so much money. Well, yeah. And then the planes, on top of that, the planes cost so much. Millions. Millions and millions. So, yeah. So, what helped me get up to 1 million and kind of really gave me a good boost was doing the aerial spraying. But I'm really bad at it. You stick around, I'll show you how bad I am at it. You'll see. As much as I'm trying too. And the thing is, you need to want to do it. You need to do it fast to get a good score, and that's the problem. Is I'm trying to do it fast and get a good score, and that plane is really nose heavy because of all of the spray that you're carrying. And some of these turns, I just unrecoverable and crashing all the time. So let's start out with something easy and fast to do, relatively. And we'll do a flight sing. Oh, it looks like we've got a couple of flight sing in the area. And there's a cargo one. We can make that short by cutting everything. Yeah. So we're not too far from my home. I mean, relatively speaking, across the world. I'm up here in Colorado Springs. Why don't we do that? Why don't we go ahead and take some of the jobs around here? They've got some flight seeing ones too. Yeah, take a flight tour above El Paso County. And this is where I live. I'm not sure what route we're going to do, but we'll find out here. Okay, so we're starting out at... you're going to love the name of this place. And he was a hero, so don't giggle too much. It's called Butts. Butts. KFCS. Look it up if you don't believe me. KFCS is Butts Airfield. It is an Army airfield. Just west of Fort Carson. So you see Fort Carson down there on this map. So that's an Army military base west of Colorado Springs, up against the mountains. And we're flying to, okay, so we're just going to be flying right around Fort Carson. And then that's the bombing range out there beyond. And then as the camera spins around, you're going to see the Front Range Mountains and Cheyenne Mountain. Give it a second or two. Well, it was fun doing the community flying yesterday. Thank you to the folks over at Microsoft and CD for hosting the thing, Peter for hosting the thing. And we did Egypt yesterday, and kind of nice. So there in the background, at noon, there's Pikes Peak, the white-capped mountain in the back. The first big mountain that you see is called Cheyenne Mountain. That's where NORAD is at, inside that mountain there, and so is the Stargate. All right, I do not have Bush Talk on, so let me go ahead and turn up some of the audio. It is awful quiet. I really don't want to turn the engines up too much, but put more in the environment. It's there. I may, oh, never mind. I was going to say I might have the headphone simulator on too, which makes things really dead. Let me double check. The headphone simulation. Okay, it's not on. So if it really starts bothering you, the noise after a while, if it starts doing your head in, you're doing your ears in, and you've been wearing your headphones too long and your ears hurt, you can turn this on. And it is like wearing aircraft headphones, and it really deadens everything. So if you don't want to muck with these controls individually. All right, we'll give it a minute while it's loading in. Might as well grab my coffee. Cheers. Here's to your health, well-being, and prosperity. And it says we are using live time. I don't believe it's live weather in Korea because we're pretty cloudy and getting some snow spitting. Is this thing gonna go? Did we? I thought we clicked go. I don't want to go back to headquarters. Let me give it another second or a couple of seconds and see what happens. I guess I knocked it out and clicked the wrong thing. I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on. Knowing me, I probably clicked something wrong. Michael Alvarez, inspired by the scenic tour he saw on TV, decided to fulfill a lifelong dream with his sister and treat themselves to a flight above Fountain. It's a popular tourist destination. No, it's not. So you do your best. He'll be devastated if he doesn't get a perfect shot. It's not. Oh, we are flying right through my neighborhood. That's cool. We'll see where it says Widefield Community Park. Yeah, that is my neighborhood. So, cool. All right. Now I'm onto the right thing. Evergreen Tour. If you really enjoy the aerial spraying, the aerial crop dusting, you're gonna make so much money so fast. 2 live streams ago, I went over the prices and started showing everybody how much you can earn from it, and it's just leagues above what the other jobs pay. And I was having a discussion with somebody in the chat room the other day, Bruno maybe, Talking about if that's what the prices are like in real life, no wonder food is so expensive. It's ridiculous. Flying an airliner doesn't pay as much as doing aerial spraying. Does that make any sense? Or not to me? Oh. They don't want us to. They want us to get the people on board before we start the engine.
Oksana. Okay, on their way.
I think the voices are really low. Yep.
Captain, seems like you're ready. Isn't it just perfect for a little tour?
Yes.
For today's scenic flight, you're soaring over Fountain with Michael and his sister. If your passengers fasten their seatbelts, you can go. Let's fly.
Okay. Man, we're not hearing the engine at all. But we're still. It really is like the simulation. Headphone simulation is on. I'm not hearing him. Oh, I toggled it on when I was showing you. Okay, there. Now we got a little bit of noise.
Butts ground, Kin, Echo Tango, Mike 8614, request taxi for takeoff, straight out departure.
Told you the place was called Butts.
Kin Echo Tango, Mike 8614 taxi to and hold short of runway 13 via taxiway Delta Bravo. Contact tower on 125. Fife when ready.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway 13 via taxiway Delta Bravo, Kin, Echo Tango, Mike 8614.
So happy to be here, Captain. I'm Michael. Nice to meet you.
Hey.
Hello, Michael. Nice to meet you.
Michael's sister. Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, it's live time, but again, not live weather because it is gray and overcast and spitting snow. It has been cold all week. Yeah, right ahead of us. As a matter of fact, follow the blue arrows all the way forward to that patch on the mountain right there where it looks like it's kind of bald going up the side there. That is the NORAD entrance and the NORAD parking and blah blah blah. And again, the facility is inside the mountain. And if you've ever seen that television show, the sci-fi show Stargate, or any of the Stargate series, they always do the external shot, the gates of NORAD, and then, you know, the Stargate's supposed to be inside there. So doing the aerial spraying jobs, which put me over $1 million, it may have put me over $1 million, but it tanked my reputation. I was in the D's yesterday, and so started to do these to try to bring my score back up. But boy, it takes a long time. Even when you get super scores, you don't get a whole lot of reputation. But, you know, so it's one of those, if you crash doing your spraying, aerial spraying, but you're going to make 89,000 credits, you know, you kind of have to bite the bullet and not abort and just take the penalty so you get paid. So be careful with the spraying if you haven't done it. I enjoy it, but again, it's me and the... Oh, I didn't request. All right, up and away, and this should probably take about 15 minutes.
As you know, I'm really anxious about this flight, Captain.
Probably not much more than that.
Feeling nervous right now, gotta admit. My heart's pounding louder than the engine.
Coming up on 6,300 feet. There we are. So these don't pay much, but again, if you just need, you know, to build up your reputation, probably the easiest to do, fastest to do. But again, you don't get a whole lot of reputation, but better than nothing. So in my neighborhood, or you know, my area of town. Those water tanks and the processing that you see down there, that's the south end of
It's like a movie or something.
the little town that we live in. That's Highway 85, 87 that we're looking at down there. A lot of businesses along this strip here. A lot of good places to eat. You know, your Walmart and stuff.
The world's at our feet.
I believe this is Pikes Peak Community College and the right down there.
Every detail is loud and clear from up here.
So now we're going to fly to a park that's really closer to my house than not. That's Interstate 25 right there. I think I was off on the community college. I think that was just I'm at the wrong end of the. I'm seeing things wrong. That is a shipping place, like an Amazon kind of facility. Thing. Yeah. I think I know my own town. But again, we're over
Sunsets and
85, 87. All right, here comes Academy Boulevard.
Here, I see the Widefield Community Park.
Yes, you do. They need to do some terrain fixing around here.
Kin Echo Tango, Mike 8614, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Because the ground does not do that.
Kin Echo Tango, Mike 8614, please acknowledge.
What?
Bud's Tower Kin Echo Tango Mike 8614 frequency change.
Yeah. I live right down there.
What a great discovery. Get ready, here come some crazy photos.
There's the Colorado Springs Municipal Airport, right out there.
Glad you're the pilot, not me.
ACOS.
Seeing the world from up here. Everything's so clear and detailed. Amazing. I heard it was going to be memorable, and it is.
Butts Tower Kin Echo Tango Mike 861 47 miles north 7100 for to land.
Kin Echo Tango, Mike 8614, Butts Tower. Altimeter 29er. 9er2, make left base, runway 1 tree.
Fly left base runway 1 tree, Kin Echo Tango, Mike 8614.
Kin Echo Tango, Mike 8614, line 15 tree at 4. Cleared to land runway 1 tree.
Okay.
Clear to land runway 1 tree.
So, making our way back.
Echo Tango, Mike 8614.
I expected to feel dizzy up this high, but I don't.
Such a stunning view.
Well, I can't wait for it to warm up. I'd like to do some light camping and fishing this year.
I didn't expect it would feel like this. Like floating above the world.
Where do they have our pattern entry at? Huh.
Office with a view, right, Captain?
Right.
Stall.
Well, nice of the traffic pattern to show up now. Let's do a go round. All right, so after this, we'll take a minute or two smoke break, then we'll find something else to do. If you have any suggestions on what you'd like me to do, feel free. Hey, if I'm not following you and you need a follower, even if you don't have any content yet, you're just starting out, then I'm your man. So go into the chat room and say hello, or drop an emoji or anything to let me know that you're there, and I will go right to your channel and subscribe. So again, we all start out somewhere, so it doesn't matter to me if you have content or not. All right. It doesn't have to be flight related either. I'm into all kinds of stuff, gaming, and well, I'm into everything. I like all kinds of content. I'm an avid YouTuber watcher, so I like everything.
Echo Tango, Mike 8614 exit runway when able.
Oops.
Kin Echo Tango, Mike 8614 contact ground on 118. 55.
I was pressing the wrong button for my brakes.
118. 55 for Kin Echo Tango, Mike 8614.
Now, okay.
Ground Kin Echo Tango, Mike 8614.
Sometimes when you land and you go to...
Welcome home.
Kin Echo
So,
Tango,
Michael,
Mike
ready for another
8614
round?
taxi to general aviation parking via
Big
taxiway
thrills and
Bravo.
insane views over Militia Marine. Let's do it again.
Loved every minute of it from start.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Bravo Kin Echo Tango, Mike 8614.
I was saying, sometimes when you land, it bugs out and it tells you to, you know, contact them to go to parking. And you'll be sitting there pressing the button and it won't do anything. You'll have to open up your radio console and contact them that way. So if that happens to you, just don't freak out. Just open your air traffic control and request it that way. But everything seems to be working today. Got very excited reading the forums earlier. A real airliner captain posted yesterday saying, "Thank you, Asobo. I'm a real captain, and I'm trying your beta, your SU2 beta." And he says with was it lossless scaling? Other way, he says, I've got an older computer and it you know, it runs okay, but I didn't really want to upgrade to a new machine. And he goes, the way you have things optimized with lossless scaling or whatever, it loads fast now and it runs beautifully on my machine, and very happy to hear that. So good things are coming our way. Some people are reporting massive increases in loading time. I think it loads pretty quick for me. You know, just a minute or two. Some people, for however their machines are, they had 7-minute load times. I don't think I've ever had a 7-minute load time. And they're saying they're down to a minute and a half. So I wonder what that means for the rest of us. How fast is it going to start loading in?
I can see why the clients are happy. You offered them great memories. Definitely something to repeat.
Now let's hope that landing was halfway decent and we get a good score. All right. Flight seeing. Okay. Oh, no, not really. 54%. Well, we're not going to get a super, but we should raise our reputation a little bit. Oh. I thought that was pretty smooth, but I guess not. Yeah. All right. Well, this smoke break brought to you by the Great Green Felicium Growers of Greeley, Colorado, I guess. So we'll get going here in just another minute or so. And nobody's typed in the chat room anything they want to see me do. So if it's up to me, I'll just take more of these. Beechcraft Bonanza. We kind of just did that one, I think. Bonanza. This is a nice little plane, the Corvallis TT. So we're still going to be flying by the kind of almost the same route. Try to speed things up a little bit. Wow, that's a nice paint job.
Hey, Captain. Looks like a good day for sightseeing. On board, you're taking Daniel by his own for a scenic flight over Fountain. If his seatbelt is fastened, you're all set. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Buds Tower Kin Echo Tango Mike 2610 ready at runway tree 1 east departure. Kin Echo Tango Mike 2610 altimeter 29.
Just dropped my cigarette.
Cleared for takeoff. Stupid. Runway tree 1. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 1 Kin Echo Tango Mike 2610.
Settle down.
A bit nervous, but I'll be fine. Can't wait to see the view from up here.
Give me one moment. I think I'm going to adjust my controls a tiny bit. They're a little bit hyperactive today. Or I was in the mood for being hyperactive yesterday. I don't know. This is the Corvallis. I thought we had a... Swore we did. Let's put a little bit of dead zone in here. $22.
Nervous right now, gotta admit. So far, so good.
Whoop.
Kin Echo Tango Mike 2610, continue for east departure. Butts Tower Kin Echo Tango Mike 2610, continue for east departure.
You're so smooth on the radio, Captain. Makes it look easy. I'd have a hard time flying the aircraft and talking with the ground at the same time. That's for sure.
It's all pre-programmed. I just hit a button. Hate to shatter your illusion. Shatter my illusion. Shatter the illusion.
I'm feeling better now. I'm almost enjoying the ride. love the city here. Beautiful. What a flight scene. Get ready. Here come some crazy photos. What a view. Hey, what's that shaking?
Oh boy. Turned a little too aggressively.
Seeing the world from up here, everything's so clear and detailed. Look at that. Whitefield Community Park.
Echo Tango Mike 2610, leaving my airspace frequency change approved. Bud's Tower Kin Echo Tango Mike 2610, frequency change.
You really can see every detail. scenery. Stunning. Like a real adventure. Seat belt, but still. Looks like you've got the best office view in the world, Captain, and I'd love to be in your shoes for some time.
You have a real good look at NORAD, the mountain there. We're missing all the antenna on the top of that mountain. Lots of antenna up there. But you can clearly see the parking area. Talking, but I'm at a loss for words. All right, let's try to do a better landing this time. I am not familiar with this aircraft that much, and I need to turn on some stuff. Not up there. Ah.
Echo Tango Mike 2610 wind 011 at 4. Clear to land runway tree 1. Echo Tango Mike 2610, did you copy? Clear to land runway tree 1 Kin Echo Tango Mike 2610. Echo Tango Mike 2610, please acknowledge. Kin Echo Tango Mike 2610, exit runway when able.
Bouncy. Still got that wicked pull to the right. Let me show you. Let me take my hand off the joystick. See that? Constantly fighting that. I don't know if the spring in my joystick's out or if it's, you know, the realism setting is and it's doing the, you know, the torquing.
Kin Echo Tango Mike 2610, exit runway when able. Kin Echo Tango Mike 2610, contact ground on 118.
Let's do.
Butts ground Kin Echo Tango Mike 2610, taxi to parking.
Kin Echo Tango Mike 2610, taxi to general aviation.
Back to the airport, guys.
Taxiway Bravo Delta.
So Daniel, you want to fly again?
The flight was great. What if you...
Taxiing to general aviation, parking using taxiway Bravo.
I can see why the client is happy. You offered him a fantastic session. Definitely something to repeat.
Well, despite that little wavering on the runway, hopefully you have a better score than last time. Yeah. But smoothness down. Darn it. Well, that helps. Everything went perfect there. Oh, I wish we would have got that a little bit higher. We would have had an S. So when you gain reputation, you see how small of a jump that was. Man, when you lose it, it's like huge chunks. So like 10 of these missions, and then you make one mistake, you lose all of it. It's easier to lose reputation, for sure. Well, I didn't get as far as I want today, and I didn't get to the aerial spraying, but we took it easy. And I'm going to keep at it throughout the rest of the afternoon, but I do have some other things to do, so I'll just go ahead and wrap it up here then for this weekend. Normally I don't broadcast too much in the weekends, but all my plans went out the window, so I had nothing better to do today. So, all right, got to play it by ear for tomorrow, and if not, I will see you on Monday. And my advertisements all say 1 p.m., so I'm going to keep trying to shoot for 1 p.m. I've been starting a lot earlier lately, like around 10, and then doing multiple live streams, but I need to stick to... Everybody's like, well, you got to be consistent. It's really difficult to be consistent. I try so hard, but, you know, my life is all over the place. But I will do my best to try to be better at being consistent at 1 p.m. Monday through Friday. I will see you Monday. I don't see you sooner. Thanks for tuning in.